still Monday, August 4th. It's like 4 in the afternoon. I really bummed it today. Really bummed it. Like, after I recorded myself, I went back to bed. Because it was just one of those moments where you just want to feel safe and held. And just kind of curl yourself up, in the fetal position even, and just like hug my pillows, my elephant that I sleep with, and just feel safe. So as I was getting ready to go to bed, I saw the waves, and the little bit that I remember, from the top left-hand corner, it's coming down like this. Let's see, I'm seeing myself. It's like it's coming down like this. So it's like embracing, and the circle is still there with light. So it's just embracing around it. So, and it almost felt like it was the cycle almost, but it was like just coming down and kind of going like that. And then there was some push here, and then it would kind of do that. And then on this side, it would kind of fill in whatever circle it did. This side would kind of come in and it would cup it. So it's like the two sides really, just in the front of the corners. And then I saw more of the movement like this, but it was not like I usually see it, where a cycle is completing, but more like, but it was that same feeling of it almost. So yeah, so that's what I saw. That's what I remember. So I stayed in bed until I went back to bed, and then I woke up around 1. I finished my business cards, put the order in, so I'm happy about that. And looking up at MJ's her other courses and stuff, and looking at the pricing for that, and just kind of, navigating and seeing and what I can pay for now and stuff. And then I got a chance to talk to my sister-in-law, which I was grateful for, because I've mentioned it before. She's my sounding board, and I had been wanting to talk to her about my dream, about what I thought was the clearing because of the movement like this. And now that I'm so grateful for her, because again, she sheds light on certain things, and I was telling her how I'm noticing with the different dreams that I'm having. There's dreams where I'm in it and I'm me and I'm interacting, and then there's these dreams that I have where I'm just hovering over. So I'm not really interacting, I'm just watching as things unfold. And then I mentioned to her the dream about work, or my old place of work, and how that's kind of unfolding, like it's coming true, right? So when I'm telling her about the one where I'm with these 3 groups of people, I mentioned to her about the doorways, and she said, think about it again. Well, when she acknowledged, she's like, it's good that you're picking up and you're learning how to recognize if you're in it versus you're hovering over it, right? If it's happening to me. And then she talked about the one with the 3s, and then she said, is that representative of your life? Like, can you connect to it? And I said, well, yeah, of course. Like, in terms of just the process of this whole thing, really is going from being lost, unaware, right? And then this emotional turmoil of like what's happening, right? This dying in essence, right? Of feeling like, the emotion and the pain, and then there's the sense of security, right, with the helpers. But the flow wasn't that way. That's the thing. That's the weird thing, is that the flow was not in that. Like if I had to paint a picture of it, it's not in that order. It's not. It's the people who are safe and secure in that room, and it's a physical room. So that was another difference, is that it's an actual room with 4 walls, and that was separate, and it didn't feel like the outer influence was there. Whereas these two, there was a, then that's when I realized, and I told her, I said, the connection, the doorway from, because I was like, there's no doorway from the ship with the people that were being tilted over. And then she said, think about it again. And I said, okay, wait, the only out that I could see is once they're in the water, because the movement of the force or the water was this way towards the third group, which were the ones who were lost, the ones who were wandering, the ones where there was a lot of confusion, and they were walking away, like they was just kind of like lost, and the doorway's over here, but they're walking away, and there's less movement here than the movement with the room. But there was a connection from this situation to the wandering, which was the water. Like they were forced to be in the water in order to move into this group. So I said that's the only out, was when there was that movement, the whoosh, which I felt it was like a clearing, but it was really. And then I thought about it. I said, it reminds me of how people learn. Some people learn by just taking advice, right? By listening to advice. And then there's other people who are just resistant to it, and have to learn the hard way. And so the people in the middle had to be submerged. They had to be in it emotionally, right? And learn the hard way, and then they got pushed over to this side. Or at least a few people that were pushed over, because I didn't see everybody going that way. It was just a few people. So the exit was more chaotic, if you will. The exit was more dramatic, if you will. Like forced, almost. It was a forced exit versus the doors on the other 2 sides, which were just kind of open. And it was open. There was no doors. No one had to like force anything open. It was just there. They were just there, and they were open, so people could come in and out. So she helped me see that. Yeah. That was all. I just want to record on that before I forgot. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna work on the poems and on my birth chart class for the remainder of the evening, because it's already 4:24. Balance. I need to eat something, so I haven't eaten. I just kind of been sitting with my emotions and just where I'm at. And then been listening to, like, what's new. And one of the great things is that one Abraham Hicks people that I follow, and they came out with a good one about, phone's taking forever because of the internet reception, but it was about let's see if I can pull it up here. Oh, I'm not subscribed on this one. No, I need to subscribe on it. It's called Well-Being. Let me look it up. It was really good. It was really good. Video for this morning. There we go. Now I'm subscribed. And it's called Feel Good No Matter Where You Are. And the one before that was, I have big dreams, but I can't pay for it. And these are really, really good ones. They're really good videos. You guys should check them out if you haven't already. So, that's all. Alright, take care. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.